Hi everyone and welcome to another video. I am the Fragrance Enjoyer, and in today's video I will be talking about one of the freshest scents that I have in my collection. I'm going to be talking about Torino21 from Xerjoff. So let's kick this review off by taking a look at the packaging. This is a very typical packaging when it comes to Xerjoff, with one exception, which is the outer box. Because this is a special edition, you will see this is a different box than what you would get usually. This is a collaboration between Xerjoff and ATP, which happened in Turin, hence the name as well. And then if you take a look at the inner box, you will see it's very typical standard Xerjoff presentation, which is amazing as always. And if we open it up, we will reveal the bottle. So let's take a look at the bottle together. It's a beautiful bottle, very typical Xerjoff. As you can see, the cap, pretty solid, heavy as always. Metal. Just amazing build quality when it comes to Xerjoff bottles. And as you can see in the front, Torino21. So let's spray this one and then talk about the scent. So as you can see, the sprayer is amazing. There's a lot of fragrance that is being applied. Let's talk about the smell itself. As I mentioned, this is Torino21 from Join the Club collection, or GTC. This is from 2021. And this is currently sitting in the top 28 in unisex perfume on Profumo. So this is a very popular release from Xerjoff. And in my opinion, it is definitely the freshest scent that I have in my collection, hands down. Now, in order to appreciate this fragrance, you would have to be a fan of mint. So let's get into the main accords and the notes itself. So this is a fresh, citrusy, green, spicy fragrance that starts off with a very, very heavy dose of mint, basil, lemon, and thyme. So this is the opening you will get with Torino21, which is going to be transitioning into the mid after a decent hour, where you will be getting jasmine, a lot of rosemary, and lavender. And finally, everything is going to come down to the musk, which is going to sit in the dry down or in the base. Now, to put this smell a bit into perspective, how it actually smells is, if you imagine sitting outside, having a picnic, and making lemonade. So you're making lemonade with ice cubes. You're adding freshly squeezed mint and basil to the actual lemonade. You're stirring everything up, and just before serving the lemonade, you're adding a lot of rosemary in a mix as well. So this is exactly how this one smells. So it is a beautiful, very spicy, minty, citrusy opening and combination of mint, basil, lemon, and rosemary, at least to my nose. So, and this is the part where most of the people will be torn with this fragrance. So either you will love it immediately, or you will dislike it because of the opening. So you have to be a fan of mint, you have to be a fan of thyme, you have to be a fan of rosemary to like this fragrance, because this is the opening. It's a pretty explosive opening. There's a lot of different ingredients coming your way as soon as you spray this one. But if you like the opening, you will be blown away with this fragrance. Now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be an online exclusive or not, but I was able to test it locally in my Xerjoff store, and I had to order it right after I tested it. Like, this is incredibly fresh. The freshest smell, the freshest fragrance I have in my collection. And if you take a look at some of the videos I've done already, you will see that there's a lot of freshies I have, but this one, without any doubt at all, takes the cake when it comes to being the freshest scent that I have. Now, the fragrance will open with, as I mentioned, a burst, an explosion of mint, basil, lemon, rosemary. However, after you wear it for an hour, a bit more, maybe 90 minutes, you will notice the jasmine That is, once again, as with the most of the fragrances that I have, the jasmine is going to curve the top and bring it straight down to the musk. So apparently, I have a thing for jasmine in the heart of fragrances. Who knew? But even though the jasmine will kind of curve the opening of this fragrance, the mint and rosemary and thyme will never go away. So even after this fragrance has settled down to the beautiful musk, you will still be able to smell the mint, the rosemary, a little bit of the basil, thyme. So essentially what you're getting in the opening, you will also experience in the dry down, with the addition of a little bit of sweetness from the jasmine and the musk, which is going to act as the fixative for this specific fragrance. Speaking about musk and the fixative, this one is literally going to stay on your skin for at least 8 to 9 hours. It stays on even more. So performance on this fragrance is through the roof. If you apply this fragrance, people will immediately, within 10 seconds, be able to smell you from the next room. When you wear this fragrance, the projection is insane. You will be noticed when you wear this fragrance. Even more so, to add to this one, when we talk about performance and occasions where to wear it, I play tennis and padel myself. So, this one, so if you use this one while playing any sports, doesn't obviously have to be tennis, but if you use this one while playing sports, you are going to be amazed on how beautiful this reacts when you actually start to heat up your body. So this one will actually start to project even more and become even more pleasant as if you wear it while doing sports. Occasions to wear, as I mentioned, pretty much spring and summer, easy, anywhere, indoor, outdoor, pretty much doing anything, and especially advisable or usable rather if you are doing sports. Obviously, as I said, does not have to be tennis or anything else, but if you're doing sports, if you're moving around, if you're being active, this one is an absolute beast when it comes to performance, projection, longevity, and in general, the quality of the smell. So to summarize this review, this is for me a top 3 release from Xerjoff. There has been a lot of hype about this fragrance last year, and the hype is, I would say, a bit subsided because everyone pretty much has it and knows about it. And the hype kind of moved on to Torino22, which I dislike. So I'm not going to be talking about that on this channel, but I do not like that one. If you want to try a fresh, incredibly long-lasting quality scent from Xerjoff, then I can only recommend trying Torino21. So that's it for the review. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions, if you love this one, let me know. If you have any suggestions on future reviews, let me know as well. If you have a signature fresh scent for the upcoming spring and summer that you want to share, also let me know. I'm quite curious to see what you guys are wearing yourself. And stay tuned for more reviews. Thanks a lot.